people, society, the world today. A degeneration of basic human values as violence, power, greed, and negative media seem to have taken over.
I do dimly perceive that whilst everything around me is ever changing, ever dying, there is underlying all that change a living power that is changeless, that holds all together, that creates, dissolves, and recreates. That informing power or spirit is God. For I can see that in the midst of death, life persists. In the midst of untruth, truth persists. In the midst of darkness, light persists. Hence I gather that God is life, truth, light. Faith transcends reason.
Satyagraha aims to reconnect our society with our rich heritage in order to promote the principles of non-violence, respect, and compassion. It also aims to foster national religious reconciliation, a clearer development of identity, an understanding of the socio-political nature of our society and our world, and our role in promoting developmental goals in order to achieve a better life for all.
In other words, transformation in the consciousness, the economy and governance. Those are the three things that can bring about a peaceful society.
And we are very proud that we are in South Africa.
For all citizens of
the term Satyagraha was in itself coined in South Africa, and this is something that Mr. Kearney had just spoken about, by Magan Lal Gandhi at Gandhiji's request to replace the English phrase passive resistance.
Satyagraha has embarked on numerous projects to achieve its objective. Some of them include the publication of a monthly newspaper, the development of exhibition material, the annual Salt March, and the Satyagraha Awards evening.
The march signifies one of the biggest defiance campaigns based on the principle of non-violence. So it's very relevant to South Africa.
The monthly newspaper Satyagraha, in Pursuit of Truth, has been providing educational, historic, and informative material since 2000. The stories are aimed at nation building and also has a focus on positive, successful stories of achievement meant to inspire and motivate the public. Its distribution has increased from 10,000 to 30,000, and now 95,000 copies are distributed on a house-to-house basis in selected areas by the post office.
Media has a huge impact on our lives. It affects our emotions, our thoughts, and it shapes our opinions. So the type of stories that are carried through by the media impact on people's lives, and therefore it is important for them to perceive positive stories, which is definitely lacking in the media today.
The annual Salt March, which originated in India in 1930, reflects Gandhi's philosophy of peaceful resistance. The reenactment of the Salt March is one of the events that contribute to that goal by involving schools, youth, and welcoming members of the public to participate. It is also aimed at building commitment in people towards a non-violent way of life.
When Gandhi came to South Africa, he was a barrister, and then the experience that he had, experiencing the brutalities of the colonialists over the local people, turned him into a leader who ultimately used his skills of peaceful resistance to liberate India, and it's the same spirit that has been incorporated in our own liberation struggle.
Another event is the annual awards evening, which acknowledges the sterling efforts of those who have engaged tirelessly in South Africa's fight for freedom, as well as international peacemakers.
The Gandhi Development Trust here in South Africa, the MK Gandhi Institute for Non-Violence, based in Memphis in the United States, and the Mahatma Gandhi Foundation of India. It is these three organizations which make the decision about who should receive the award each year. The award was established because these three organizations believe that the Gandhian ideals of non-violence, compassion, love and understanding are even more important and more urgently needed in the world today.
They have endured the incessant scrutiny, the incarceration, and the often brutal harassment, clinging to the truth of their conscience to bring us all the democracy that we hold today. It is indeed only by cherishing this truth that the growth and flowering of South Africa's freedom will be assured. Let us not forget our heritage. Let us cherish it as we move into exciting and challenging times in our country and the world at large. But most of all, let us spread the message of truth, love, peace, non-violence, and righteousness.
Oppose all that may harm the Republic. To obey, I, Nelson Hollister.